2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they took round two in 5 games, looking strong. They're hoping to continue that here in the conference finals. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows.
And Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. Take a look at the Warriors. Saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear so often, their fans, this can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone. Gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. Freak dishes to Thompson. Freak kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5, and the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
It's Parker with the drive. Left block shot on the way. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Freak. A 3-ball. And that one's good.
And doing a great job here, just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
And here's Freak after Jared Sullinger hitting his 3. Out to Thompson, beyond the arc. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Parker passes to Sullinger. On the wing, Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road, and Coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game, all of a sudden we're in control of the series.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And here's Freak after Jared Sullinger hitting his 3. Green kicks to Freak. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. McGarry's got his first 2 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. As to Freak. The drive by Green. Out to Thompson. Green with a screen on Sullinger. Here's Freak. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Freak's got 5 points so far.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
To the paint. Leonard with the steal. Parker against Green. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
And Freak throws it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Klay Thompson is second.
High percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Andrew Bogut checked in for San Antonio. Smart comes in for Green. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And he comes off the screen to carry the jump shot.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Ray McCallum's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading. And here's Smart. Here's Leonard. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. For 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 10 points for Freak.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
McCallum misses. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. No one covered. And that's 13 points for Freak.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's McCallum. Over to the wing. Outside Aldridge. It's rebounded by Golden State. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Inside. Here's Bogut. Almost, but it rolls out.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And that one's good. Freak.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Passes it to Aldridge. To end the run. And that one's good. Aldridge has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's trying to make the right play.
Barnes is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. The Spurs also changing it up. Pachulia comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Dudley subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here is Livingston. Thompson dishes to Freak. Green with a screen for Thompson. Freak passes to Livingston. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That's good. And that's now 18 points for Freak.
Fantastic start for him here. I mean, mean, that one makes him 7 of 9 from the field now.
Here's McCallum looking for his first basket still in this one. Smart with the ball. Julia kicks to Dudley. Smart, wide open, he fires. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 7. The pass to Green. Fires from deep. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Dudley.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
They set the pick. Kicks it to Bogut. Bogut with a screen on Thompson. McCallum dishes to Dudley. Here's Bogut. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Livingston kicks to Freak. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest on his point guard, Tony Parker. And here's what Parker had to say about that.
My first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes. Sometimes, like, eyes watered.
Even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now, it still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 41 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Shoots from the line. Parker with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Get it again. Julia the pass to Sellinger. Here's Smart. It's good from the top of the key. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Warriors leading by 11. Livingston kicks to Barnes. Down low. There's Freak. And he jams it with authority.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Soldinger. coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. From deep. And it's Freak missing.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Parker with no one around. San Antonio again missing.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Freak. From deep three-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs trail by 16. And Parker, here we go. Another miss, his 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Inside, tries from 10. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Leonard kicks to Parker. Sullinger right side. They set the pick. Clock at 6. A 3-ball. And it's Parker again missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Leonard. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry dishes to Freak. Pass to McCullough. On the wing, Thompson. He kicks it to Freak. To the wing right side. Golden State moving the ball around. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Jared Sullinger. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Tony Parker. Tries from 7. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Warriors leading by 14. Curry passes to Green. Down low from 11 feet away. And it's sent back by Bogut. They get it back outside for Curry. And it's off from 3-point range. Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Leonard dishes to McCallum. Elbow shot. And again, it's LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. No one covering. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Green is checked in for Freak. Jared Douglas. And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors up.
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Like most games, it's probably come down to who scores the most points. Rebounds are just excessive. One team just shot. It's still all about the hustle.
Thank you so much, Kevin. He makes it hard to argue with his logic.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Freak is out there with Draymond Green, and it's McGarry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Curry kicks to Freak to the inside, and Green with the basket on the assist by Freak. 7 points for Draymond Green.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Parker passes to Aldridge. Connects from three-point range. Warriors leading by 6. Curry with it. Picked up by Aldridge. That is good. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it.
Here's Parker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Parker drops them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Parker against Curry. He dishes it to Freak. Feeds it to Thompson. Pass to Freak. Shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Green kicks to Aldridge. San Antonio again missing. Curry dishes to Freak to the middle. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. Fires the 3. That's good. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Curry kicks to Freak. The feed to McGarry. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Sullinger the screen. Leonard the pass to Parker. Five to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Parker's got 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The dish to Freak. Back to Curry. To the inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. 8 rebounds. Some big-time point production as well.
And how about this, guys? He's actually scored more than half their points by himself.
And at some point, guys, you would think that the defense would make an adjustment. They'd throw something else at him because what they're doing right now has not been working.
Parker dishes to Sullinger. Sullinger is screen on Thompson. They get it back. And it goes as the official calls the foul. To count it, he'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
To the right side. Freak kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. That's the 3 fly. And Klay Thompson hits from deep. Thompson's got 6 points.
A little bit of of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Parker passes to Leonard. Here's Sullinger. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. He's drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
McCullough's checked in for Golden State. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Marcus Smart's checked in for Daniel Green. Warriors leading by 4. Down low. Here's Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Parker dishes to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. They set the screen. Freak with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's McCullough. The rebound by the Spurs. Now Smart. 5 points in the game. And Leonard gets it to go.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Parker kicks to Smart. Inside, Leonard. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Green with a screen for Curry. Thompson in the corner. Dishes it to Curry. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
He took good advantage of that screen. Leonard's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Spurs.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Curry passes to Freak, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And Thompson sends it back. Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Leonard on the wing. 1:22 left in the third. Passes to Smart. Back to Leonard. And he dumps it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Here's McCullough, and it's Golden State with another.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seems as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Releases. Smart misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Curry dishes to Freak, and he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And Parker, here we go. Shot misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Got a piece of it. Smart passes to Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thompson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Shots continuing. Thanks for joining us again as we Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Freak comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. San Antonio also making some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Leonard comes in for Jared Dudley. And Smart subbed in for Green. On the floor for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pachulia. Then it's Bogut. Then there's Smart. And it's McCallum in at the 1. Leonard brings the double team. Freak kicks to Thompson. Here's McGarry. Puts up the baby hook. And that one's good. Freak's got 10 points here in the second half.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
McCallum dishes to Pachulia. Here's Leonard. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Curry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Bogut. Aldridge comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Green in for McCallum. Sullinger. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Well, Sullinger has been great. 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Spurs trail by 13. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Aldridge missing.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Freak passes to Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Green, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Warriors.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Different look here for the Warriors. McCullough's checked in for McGarry. Harrison Barnes comes in for... Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Barnes kicks to Livingston. Here's Freak. Missed. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And now...
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your